What is up, everyone? Today is Tuesday, which means that it's time for another live Q&A all about dropshipping. As always, I'm your host, Paul J Lipsky. So this is a time when you and I can just sit down. You can ask me any questions that you have about dropshipping on different websites like eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, and I'll do my best to answer those questions for you. I make a ton of videos here on YouTube about dropshipping on those different platforms. I have courses about that, but I always know there's those little questions people have, clarifying questions. That's what this hour is for, this time together is for. So feel free to ask your questions in the live chat, and I'll do my best to answer them for you guys. I want to let you know, so another thing I do talk about on this channel is cryptocurrency. And coming up this week, my mentor, Dan Hollings, is hosting a live webinar where he's going to be showing you guys how he uses these robots, these crypto bots, to day trade crypto for him. That's happening in a few days, and the link to that is in the description down below. So make sure to check that out. I do a bunch with cryptocurrency, but I don't really teach how to do that. I make some videos here on YouTube, but I don't have like a course on how to do that. And that's primarily because everything I know about crypto, I learned from this guy, Dan Hollings. He's done millions of dollars with these bots that basically trade crypto for him automatically, like systematically, based on these algorithms. So, day trading of any kind, especially with crypto, is so incredibly difficult because we just don't know which way the market's going to move. But these crypto bots kind of take all the guesswork out of it and make it a systematic approach to trading cryptocurrency. So Dan will explain all about what that all means in the live webinar later this week. So make sure to check it out. The link to it is in the description of this video for you guys to check out. Let's get back to the topic of dropshipping, because that is what I'm the expert on, these crypto things. I just kind of learned it from Dan, just kind of set it up the way he says, and I just let it run, and it makes me money every single month just running, but it's not very hands-on for me. So I'm much more of an expert when it comes to dropshipping. So the type of dropshipping that I do is onto different marketplaces like eBay, like Amazon in the past, like Facebook Marketplace. And the great thing about that is that those websites, they already have a ton of customers, a ton of them. So you don't have to go out and build an audience. You don't have to go out and get people to visit your website. The websites already exist, like eBay. There's already people shopping there. So why not go where the customers already are? Why try to make this more complicated by paying for ads, Google ads, Facebook ads, TikTok influencers, whatever? That costs a lot of money to do that. Let's make this simple. Let's go where the customers already are. And they're already on these marketplaces, eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace. So we're going there. That solves a lot of the hardship and headaches of a traditional business. And couple that with dropshipping. Because with dropshipping, what we're doing is we don't hold any physical inventory. You don't have to buy inventory up front and store it somewhere. Instead, you buy them on a sale by sale basis, so to speak. So you list these items up for sale on these different marketplaces. Once they sell, then you buy them from your supplier, who then ships them directly to your customers. So completely hands-off business for you. I've done this while traveling full-time for 2 years, while on vacation around the world. You can run this from anywhere because you don't hold any physical inventory. That is what dropshipping means. So that dropshipping, the simplicity of that, combined with the simplicity of selling on a marketplace, really makes this type of dropshipping on marketplaces, I think, one of the simplest online businesses that you can start, because you're not holding any inventory. You don't have to worry about ads. You don't have to worry about building a website. All of that is taken care of for you, and you can just focus on finding the right products, that's good product research, listing them for sale, and then fulfilling the orders. That, in a nutshell, is what this whole business model is about. And on certain marketplaces like Facebook Marketplace, we can make this even simpler because the suppliers that we're using are other retail websites. So we're dropshipping from Amazon.com, Walmart.com, HomeDepot.com, which means that you don't need to set up trade accounts with them. You don't need to form relationships with wholesale suppliers with them. All you need to do is list items up for sale. Once they sell, buy them from Amazon, and Amazon will ship them directly to your customers. If you could shop on Amazon, you can literally do Amazon to Facebook Marketplace drop shipping. I mean, that's the way this whole thing works. So in a nutshell, that is what we do here. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into it, but that is what we talk about here on this channel, and that's what I talk about in my courses as well. I do have an eBay course that's always open. That's linked up down below, and a Facebook course, which I only open once or twice a year. Don't know when that's going to be back open. So let me get to the questions now. That'll kind of give you guys an overview of what we're talking about here. Okay. Omar says, if you want to drop ship from Amazon onto Facebook Marketplace, don't use Amazon Prime because it only comes with TBA tracking numbers and Facebook Marketplace won't accept it anymore. Is that okay? Yes, sort of, Omar. So there are ways around this. If you are drop shipping Amazon to Facebook Marketplace, you can do it. It's a little bit tricky because of things like tracking numbers, but there are ways around it that I teach my students inside my courses or inside my Facebook course in order to be able to do that successfully. Okay, Econ Biz says, hey, Paul, for Facebook shops, how many items can I list per day before Facebook deems my account as a potential scam and shut my account down? Yeah, so whenever you're selling on any of these marketplaces, eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, you never want to scale up too quickly. The number one most important thing for these marketplaces is that they protect their customers. Well, really for them, the most important thing is money, right? They want to keep making money. And in order for them to keep making money, they have to keep their customers. Now, if a customer, a brand new customer, comes onto Facebook Marketplace and they buy something and they get scammed, they're probably never going to shop on Facebook Marketplace again. So what Facebook wants to avoid from happening is for customers getting scammed. Obviously, they don't want that in general. That's a bad thing. And also because they know it will reduce their revenue, right? If less people are shopping on Facebook Marketplace because it has a reputation for being full of scams. So these marketplaces protect themselves, protect their marketplace from scammers. And one way they do that is they have bots that check the accounts. And if the accounts raise too many red flags, it's looking for these red flags. And if too many of these red flags exist, then the account could potentially be shut down. With Facebook, it's rare. On eBay, it's more likely. On Amazon, it's the most likely. So they look for things like, okay, the name on the account, does it not match the billing address on the account? Different weird stuff like that. Are you overseas? That's a red flag. And then if you scale up too quickly, like if you come on and all of a sudden in first day you've listed up 2,000 items, at Facebook, that's going to make them a little bit nervous that you're just going to make all this money and then run away with it. So these red flags, one by themselves, shouldn't make a difference, but enough of them can potentially get your account shut down. So avoid them from happening. So we don't like to scale up too quickly when we enter any of these marketplaces, even though it's very tempting to, because with dropshipping, you can scale very quickly. With a traditional online or with any traditional business, you have to buy the inventory front, take the risk of investing all the money that's needed to buy that inventory, store it, and then catalog it and actually take pictures of it and upload it to Facebook or your website or wherever in order to get those items listed. That takes time. But the cool thing about drop shipping is that that's instantaneous, right? You don't have to go out and buy the products up front. You don't have to store them. You don't have to catalog them or take pictures of them. All that's done for you. So you can, in theory, scale up really quickly with drop shipping, but you shouldn't for all those reasons I talked about before. So take it slow. You don't want to move too quickly with any of them. First day, a few items, next day, a few more, next day, a few more, and just, slowly start to pick up the momentum so that you don't run into those issues or, alleviate the risk of that happening. Omar says, I follow all the strict rules on eBay, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace, and so far they have worked out well, Paul. Yeah, that's what I mean. All these marketplaces, sorry if this is loud. They all have rules, right? Rules that are spelt out, telling you what you should and shouldn't do, and then rules that are more not spelt out, like kind of the ones I talked about before with those red flags. It doesn't say that anywhere. Those are just things that we know from experience. If you follow those rules, though, even if you're doing something like drop shipping, on eBay, retail drop shipping, which I talked about before, is like when you buy from Amazon or Home Depot or Walmart. That's not allowed on eBay, technically. That is what the written rule says. But lots of people do it anyway. And the reason they get away with it is because they follow all the other rules. They fulfill their orders. They make their customers happy. So eBay tolerates them because they're making eBay money, right? That's all they really care about. So if you follow the rules, you're not going to run into these problems, right? If you follow the rules and know which of the written rules you can bend because they don't really matter, and then which of the unwritten rules matter, then you're going to be fine. So another one of those rules that is written but doesn't matter on eBay, for instance, because let me back up here, because eBay, they have a lot of written rules that you have to follow. But just because it's written out doesn't mean that anything happens to your account if you actually do it. So we see that with retail dropshipping. There used to be a rule and they didn't do anything about it. And then they did enforce it a bit, where they would penalize you if you're doing that retail drop shipping. And then they kind of stopped doing that. Another rule like that is they technically don't allow you to have any watermarks on your images. So if you're looking at an image on eBay, a lot of people will put like a logo in the corner or a border around their images. That's not allowed on eBay. But tons of people do it, and eBay doesn't care that you do it. So just because it's a written rule doesn't mean it's a rule that they actually enforce. So just know which ones you can bend there, and also know what the unwritten rules are. Mahai says hi. Okay. Zeljiko, hope I'm saying your name right, says, I'm a beginner with eBay dropshipping. Is it too soon for me to list items that are $200+, furniture and home decor? Or should I start with cheaper items? So you can list more expensive items, but there's a few problems with that. So first of all, your primary goal as a new seller should be to make sales. I'm not saying make money, I'm saying make sales. Because one of the things you want to do is to prime your account. This will help you get more sales later. This will help you establish your account. So once you start to make sales, eBay sees that. They say, oh, okay, this guy, he's making sales. He's fulfilling his orders. He's uploading tracking numbers. His customers are leaving feedback and everyone's happy. So again, this is one of those unspoken things about all these marketplaces. I believe at certain times throughout the lifespan of your account, they do periodic checks of your account. And I think they do more of these in the beginning. So if they see that you're doing everything right, everything by the book, and everyone's happy, as they do these periodic checks, a bunch of them in the beginning, then they're going to start giving you more volume of sales. They're going to start sending more traffic your way. They're going to increase your listing limits. All these things are good things that you want. These are long-term plays with these accounts. I wouldn't be after this for short profit. I want to build a longer-term business with this. So the only way you're going to be able to do that is by actually getting sales. And the fastest way to get sales is to sell cheaper items. More expensive items like $200 plus, they will sell, but not as often as cheaper items. So if you sell items that are under $50 or list items that are under $50, they're more likely to sell multiple times before an item that's over $200 will sell. So sell a bunch of those cheaper items, get that ball rolling. That makes eBay happy. They check your accounts a few times. Say, oh yeah, he's making sales. He's fulfilling orders. Everything's good. Let's send him more traffic. Let's increase his listing limits. Now you have more room to list items. So yeah, list a few items that are more expensive. They might not sell very fast, but once they do sell, hey, they're selling now and you can make some extra profit in there as well. And that's, I think, the smartest way to grow an eBay account right there. And really for any marketplace, I would apply the same logic to that. Nice. Sake says, hey, Paul, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling great. I wasn't feeling good for weeks. I think I did have COVID, the new strain of it. But, I wasn't feeling terrible, but it was just like this ongoing, just kind of like sickness, like stuffiness in my head. And just, it wasn't great, but I'm feeling much, much better now. So yeah, I hope you're doing well too. 3 weeks from now, I will buy your eBay dropshipping course and spend the whole summer to learn through it successfully. That's awesome, man. That's awesome that you're going to spend, I guess, your summer vacation doing that. I think that's really, really smart idea. That way you can really be ready one Q4 hits. So this is like a great time to start dropshipping because it's going to give you plenty of runway before December comes. Because if you start like now, you can get your account built up, get the ball rolling. So when December hits, like, man, you are going to be ready for those Q4 Christmas sales. Because trust me, they come in fast. They come in strong during December. And, it's weird to think about it now because we're in the middle of May, but that is what you want to be thinking about. You want to have your eye on the prize where the profit is made, and that is in Q4 in December. So much can happen for your business then. But the longer the runway you have, the better. I remember my first year in business, the first few months, I started in January, so it was like a really good kind of demonstration. I started in January. First few months, it was kind of rocky. I didn't have kind of all the guidance that I'm giving you guys and like my students have in my course. So it took me a while to really figure it out. By the summer, I'd finally figured out the formula. Like that is what the crux of my course is and what I teach my students, like that missing piece. As soon as I figured that out, it was like a hockey puck, right? It just shot up all my sales. And then well into the summer, well into fall, it just started to grow. And then by December, when, Christmas was coming around, it just shot straight up. And I was ready for it because I'd prepared literally all year for that moment and made a lot of money doing that, which eventually inspired me, or really just logically made sense for me to quit my job after that. Okay. Johnny's here from Largo, Florida. New home. Congrats, man. I haven't actually been there myself. I've been to Florida, obviously. I used to live there, but not that specific area. Top 10 Ren says, hey, Paul, just one more question. Have you tried TikTok dropshipping without the ads? And if so, what was your experience? So I've never tried dropshipping on TikTok. I think the best way to go about dropshipping with TikTok is that, so you have influencers on TikTok, obviously people who are big names, even smaller micro influencers who have, maybe 100,000 followers on there. So not huge, but that's still pretty big. That's a lot of people, 100,000 that they're reaching. So I think the strategy there is you pay these people to show your product in one of their videos and then drive traffic to your product. That sort of marketing, we don't do that for marketplace dropshipping, like dropshipping on eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace. It doesn't make sense for a number of reasons. One, it's just not necessary because we are selling to the customers that are already on those marketplaces. We don't need to pay for ads. Also, the margins don't make sense for that either. If you're doing something like Shopify, then yes, you can try something like TikTok dropshipping. But no, I've never done that. I've never paid for ads on TikTok or paid an influencer on there to market one of my items or anything. I did have a TikTok account myself where I used to make videos all about drop shipping and also videos about my travels. I used to live in a van and travel around in a van voluntarily. It wasn't like I was broke and living in a van. It was like van life, right? Traveling around. So I used to make videos about both of those and kind of like the intersection between being a digital nomad and living van life. And a lot of those videos did really well. I have some that had over 1 million views. But then I stopped posting there. It just felt very like a toxic place, honestly. And it wasn't really making a difference in my life. Like it wasn't resulting in more people following me on YouTube or Instagram or anything. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I stopped posting for like a year, and then all of a sudden I get an email telling me my TikTok account had been disabled. I don't know why. So that was kind of random. So there goes my millions of views on my TikToks. That was okay though. I didn't really, like I said, this is a lot more valuable to me. Like this YouTube, talking to you guys here, I think it's a much better fit for me. Should I just start listing items on eBay or my eBay account, or do I need a store? So when you sign up for eBay, you're immediately going to have an eBay account, but you're not going to have an eBay store, which is, I just wish eBay would use better language about this. It's confusing, but basically you have an eBay account and you can sell your products there, and it's free to have an eBay account. But if you want an eBay store, that costs you a monthly subscription. There are some benefits that come along with it that you might want to look into. Specifically, every time you list an item, it costs you money to list that item. Not much, like 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, depending on the plan you're on. And obviously, the more expensive plans, the cheaper those listings become. And the more expensive plans have more free listings. So you do get free listings every month. You maybe get like 100, then like, I forget what the numbers are these days. So the more expensive plans, you'll get more free listings, and each listing after those free ones will just cost you less and less. So that's why it's worth it to get a store eventually, but you can totally start with the free plan. Okay, I wanted to ask about the Dropshipping Titans Chrome extension. How does it work with AutoDS? How do I connect it? So you don't have to connect it. My Chrome extension, the Dropshipping Titans Marketplace Helper, what it does is it allows you to quickly list items from Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, and it will copy all the information from that product and paste it into a new eBay listing or paste it into a new Facebook Marketplace listing. So you don't have to manually copy and paste all of that stuff yourself. It also does the same thing with AutoDS. So you don't actually have to connect it. You don't have to go in and like enter your AutoDS information into the Chrome extension. All you have to do is go to AutoDS and go to the item, and there'll be a new button that my Chrome extension adds that says, hey, do you want to list this item to eBay or Facebook Marketplace? Click that, and boom, it will be listed. So that's the way it works. You don't actually have to connect them up anyway. So it depends on let's just go to the website to show you. Let's go here. Because this is just one of the most, eBay does a lot of confusing stuff. This, I think, is one of the most confusing things. I'm not sure I can access this right now. Just because of the wording, I don't know. I just feel like every time I try to explain this, I struggle to explain it for this reason. Okay. So let me share this little screen for you guys. Okay. So check this out. They don't even have the non-store. So let me find the eBay non-store fees. All right. So if you just sign up for an eBay account, you'll have what's called a non-store or no store. And so anytime you go to list an item, you get 250 items that you can list every single month for free. So 250 free listings every month. After that, it's going to cost you can see down here, 35 cents per listing. So the first 250 items you list, it's completely free on the free account. After that, it costs you 35 cents per listing. Now, when the item sells, they're going to take 12.9% of the sale price plus 30 cents. Okay? Now, on the store plans, let's look at the basic store. right here. There's a starter, there's a basic, there's a premium, there's an anchor. But let's look at the basic store. That one costs $22 a month with an annual subscription. With that one, you get 1,000 free listings per month. Then after that, each listing only costs 25 cents. So you see, if you're going to have listed 700 items, it makes sense to sign up for the basic store because you'll then have more than enough room for those items, right? You have 700 out of the 1,000. Otherwise, you would only, of the 700 that you listed on the free plan, only 250 of those would be free, and then you're paying 35 cents. So let's do the math here real quick. So if we have 700 items, you're going to get 250 of them for free. So you're paying for 450 items times 35 cents. That's going to cost you $157 to list all those items. Or you could just pay $22 and that's it. You don't have to pay the 100, whatever it was, because you get 1,000 free listings per month. So that's why it's worth it sometimes to upgrade to something like the basic store. In addition to that, you also get a lower final value fee. So, so you see lower final value fees, and you can see that right here. I don't know why they make this so difficult to see, but there it is. Okay. Yeah. The other thing I want to say, which makes this even more confusing, is that, okay, you get, so let's say on the free plan, you get 250 free listings, right? On the free plan. So let's say, okay, you say, oh, I'm just going to list 250 this month, and then I'll list 250 different items next month. It doesn't work that way because every month they automatically relist all your items. So if you list exactly 250 items this month, next month they will relist themselves. So you'll be wiped out again. And so then anything else you list, you'll be charged 35 cents per listing after that. Okay? So let's say you have listed 300 items. So you're paying for an additional 50 times 0.35. That's $17. And let's say you just leave it at that 300 for like a year. Every month you're going to get charged $17.50. Okay? Because they relist every single month. So I hope that makes sense. Like I said, I know it's a little bit confusing, but I think they kind of make it confusing on purpose. It's the only thing I can think of. Because I feel like you have to try to make it that confusing. Okay. All right, where did I leave off? All right, the non-API store on AutoDS is not functioning well due to eBay revoking the file exchange. Yeah, I don't use the file exchange for eBay dropshipping anymore. We use a semi-manual method now that I think is a lot safer for accounts, where we actually use AutoDS to notify us when sales happen. When price changes happen, so that we can then manually make those changes ourselves on eBay. So that way we know that everything is being done well, and eBay is able to look at it and just see, okay, this is someone just coming in and making those changes themselves. Okay. Would you speak to customers seeing packages coming from our sources, and what challenges we may encounter as eBay sellers? So I think what you're asking is, okay, aren't our customers going to get angry that these items are coming in Amazon or Walmart or Home Depot boxes? Aren't they going to get mad about that? Well, a few things that you want to consider. So first of all, if you're selling on eBay, I know a lot of you really want to do retail dropshipping, where you dropship from from Amazon, from Walmart, from Home Depot. And I get that, like that's fine. Like I said in the beginning, a lot of people do that successfully. Personally, I think I'm really encouraging everyone to go try wholesale dropshipping. It's more of a learning curve to start, but once you nail it, you're going to see the value of that. And one of the valuable things about wholesale dropshipping is that, one, it's totally allowed by eBay, and two, Your customers aren't going to get their items in boxes with other companies' names on them. It's not going to say Walmart or Home Depot on the box. So it can be completely white labeled blind drop shipping. So that is the first thing. If you do wholesale, you're going to be totally in the clear. Even if you don't, because for years I did retail drop shipping. I drop shipped a lot from Amazon, from Walmart, from Home Depot, and I still do. But the thing you got to realize is that most customers just don't care. We've had very, 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 very few customers who have actually reached out and complained about this or even said anything about it. And my students, they have scripts for how to deal with this. They know what to say to the customers. They know how to make them happy and to make the situation right for them. Even if they notice that inside the box, the price is rarely included. Amazon, you can do gift receipts without the price. Walmart doesn't include the price in the box. Home Depot doesn't include the price in the box. Very few suppliers actually do that anymore. I think just because of the efficiency of the process. So it's a rare circumstance when that is an issue. It does happen, but it's very rare. On a Facebook Marketplace, because that's all we do is retail, it can happen on there, but it's even rare. Customers are just don't care. Okay, so answer that one. Howdy, Bobby. How you been, man? It's been a long time. Make sure to keep all your metrics up for sure. Metrics up and thumbs up, please, on the video. I don't understand this. One millionaire couch said he owned brands and he is using Shopify, and he said it's a bit like drop shipping, but yeah, I don't understand what you mean. I'm not following that. Is this like someone else who said that? Okay, Modern Olivia said, a buyer wanted to return an item. The item was damaged and he was a bit surprised it came from Walmart. So I started the return with Walmart, sent the buyer the return shipping label. He said he will send it back, but he hasn't sent it yet. Okay, so a few things here. You don't have to tell the buyer that the item came from another supplier like Walmart. Obviously, they might see that on the return shipping label. What I used to do was I used to take the return shipping labels, and the only thing that gave away that it came from Walmart was the actual return. It said Walmart there, and I used to just like white that out using what's the preview app on my MacBook, the preview program on my MacBook. Just covered it up, and it would still get the return to the right place because it had the address and all the other information. So you can do that. You can try that if you want, but I stopped doing that because I just didn't find it necessary. Most customers don't notice. If you told them, I would stop telling them. I don't think it's necessary to tell them. If they just notice on their own, well, that's what happened. But whatever the case is, they still have to return the item no matter what. If they don't, then you can ask eBay to close the return if it doesn't happen automatically, and then you'll get your money. So there you go. Have you heard of a lot of your eBay dropshipping students getting their accounts banned since dropshipping is against eBay's terms of service? No, because inside my course, I specifically push my students to learn wholesale dropshipping, which is allowed. So if you do wholesale dropshipping and you do it right, you'll be successful and you shouldn't have your account banned because it is allowed by eBay. Now, inside my course, I do teach people how to do retail dropshipping because when I originally made the switch to wholesale and started teaching that, a lot of people during the course was like, hey, this course about wholesale. No, I wanted to learn about how to do retail dropshipping. And I explained to them kind of the rule in eBay. And they said, I don't care. I want to do that anyway. So I teach both and give you the warning about each of them and the pros and cons of each. Plenty of people still do retail dropshipping on eBay, and they do it successfully. And I think the reason for that is because they follow all the other rules. They make their customers happy. They fulfill their orders. They upload tracking numbers and all of that, and then they're fine. Also, it seems like eBay is kind of pedaled backwards on penalizing people for doing it. They could always happen again, but even at the height, mostly what they were doing was they were taking any drop shippers and lowering them in the search results. But like I said, they don't even seem to be doing that anymore. Not that can't happen again in the future, but wholesale is the much safer way to go with that. Okay. My dog is fine, thank you. 0 clicks on listings. Items are good. LA zip codes. I'm not sure, but it sounds like Facebook Marketplace. But unfortunately, without looking at your account, without looking at your listings, the items, the product research that you've done, I'm not really going to be able to identify for you right now why your items aren't getting any views or clicks. There's a lot of factors that goes into it, but the primary thing I would focus on is product research and optimization. Product research is without a doubt the most important thing. If you don't get product research down, you're never going to be successful as a dropshipper. Luckily, it's not that hard if you know what to do. So, just learn good product research, then optimize your listings. That is the most important thing. But there are some other things, like if you have your settings wrong, it can really hurt your account. It might be simple settings, but if you don't have that up right, then you might not make any sales. Bobby had COVID twice. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing well. I know a few people that got it twice. Maybe 2 different strains or something. I don't know like 100% what I had, but I tested at home and all the home tests didn't come up positive, but then I had family that got the same thing I got. I mean, I got it from them and they tested negative at home, but then when they actually went to the doctor for like the official test, they tested positive. So that's why I think I did have it. I think this new strain is like harder to detect or something, which I think was the issue. And like I said, it wasn't that bad. It was just like lingered. It was like almost a month where it's just like not quite myself. And even now I don't feel like 100% better. It's super weird. Is API safe to use in eBay? I'm not going to really explain what API is. I don't feel like talking about it right now, explaining it, and how it works with eBay. But basically, the software that we use for eBay, the software like AutoDS, what it does is we can list items onto eBay from like Walmart, Home Depot. If the price changes on Walmart, if the price changes on Home Depot, if the stock changes, then AutoDS can detect that. Now, if AutoDS is connected to eBay with the API, then it can automatically change the prices and stock levels on eBay for you. That's automatically done. But remember I talked about before how eBay isn't quite the biggest fan of that type of drop shipping? Well, one of the ways that we suspect that they identify people who are doing that type of drop shipping is through software that's connected to the API. So that's why I'm generally an advocate for not using API software and using non-API. But like I said, in the past like 6 months, 8 months, eBay has really eased back on that. Maybe that's for profit reasons. I don't know. So we see a lot of people using API software now successfully, like Dropship King. He's a YouTube channel all about Amazon to eBay dropshipping. It does it very successfully using API software, I'm pretty sure. Using AutoDS, the API version. So AutoDS has a non-API and an API version, and he uses the API version. Let's see. So Aisha says, can you make us a video showing how to create an account, how to add a PayPal method, and how we can appear the buy button? You're talking about Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. I don't make videos like that on YouTube. That's more for my course. What I talk about here on YouTube is more like about dropshipping. I do like product research videos, more like overview, broader picture things. The nitty gritty, like the step-by-step stuff, that is for my students. That is what's inside my Facebook Marketplace dropshipping course, and not something here on YouTube, kind of like a nitty gritty video like that. But we don't use PayPal. I'll tell you that. Thanks, Johnny, for the reminder for everyone to smash the thumbs up button. Help out the channel in return for the free info he gives. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Hope you're loving your new house. What is the best product research tool? Hands down, Zeek Analytics. I'm going to be releasing a video on Sunday about Zeek Analytics and some new features that it has that I'm absolutely loving. So make sure to check out that video this Sunday, all about Zeek Analytics. Yeah. Can you have more than one eBay store on the same device? Yeah, Stacy. So eBay does allow you to have multiple eBay accounts. And they've always allowed that. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to start 2 eBay accounts on the same day when you've never had one. Start one eBay account, use it, and grow that store. And then when you're ready for a second account, then create a second account. Don't just create a second account for like no reason right off the gate. You know, if you start one and it grows and then you start a second one, that's totally allowed by eBay. I want to start dropshipping on eBay. Not sure if I should or how to start. Yeah, man, just check out a lot of my videos. I have tons of videos here on YouTube. Check out my most popular ones about eBay and just kind of get a broad idea of what eBay dropshipping is, if it's a good fit for you. Actually, in the description of this video, man, there is a link to a webinar I did recently. It's a replay of it, still available, that will really show you what eBay dropshipping is. So check out that video because that, I think, has everything you need to know to make a decision if eBay dropshipping is for you. Okay. Okay, Lisa says, someone in the group said you can't make a full-time living doing Facebook Marketplace. I'm new and this was discouraging to hear. Your thoughts on this? There's always going to be people who are, spreading FUD like that. FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt. And that's because people are always limited by their own experiences. And not everyone, but a lot of people in this world, they're just limited by their own experiences, meaning that if they haven't been successful with something, they automatically assume it's because that thing is incapable of anyone being successful with it. A more broad view of the world, a more open-minded view of the world says, okay, even though I haven't been successful with this yet, I know that other people have. I see other people doing it on YouTube. And so I know that there is a possibility that I can be successful with it as well. So, there's always going to be people out there who just kind of, spread their own experiences as if they are dogma and as if they are the fact, when the truth is that that's not. If you look at it objectively, we've seen plenty of people who have made a lot of money with Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. So, prove him wrong. Use this app as an opportunity to prove him wrong because other people have, and you can prove him wrong for yourself to go out there and make money with Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. Let's see. Can I use ExpressVPN or NordVPN for an eBay stealth account? No, you can't. So if you want to do eBay stealth accounts, which is an account that's completely isolated from your main eBay account or maybe even a banned eBay account so that you can kind of get your account back up and running or get an account back up and running, you can't use a commercial VPN like NordVPN or ExpressVPN. Those IP addresses have been blacklisted, so eBay knows what they are. You want to use a fresh, dedicated VPN. Let's see. How long did it take you to sell your first product on eBay? When I first started selling, it only took a few days to sell my first product. I listed a few up for sale. I waited a couple of days, and I remember I was at work during my lunch break. I was eating lunch at my desk, had my phone, and the eBay app went off to let me know I had made a sale. And it was the most exciting moment, one of the most exciting moments of my life, because that was literally a life-changing moment. Because from there, I was able to grow my store. And like I said before, it allowed me to eventually quit my job. I was able to move. I was able to travel full-time for 2 years while doing this sustainably. And that's all thanks to that first sale I got. It all starts with one sale. eBay or Facebook, that's a hard question. It's a loaded question, man. So eBay has the benefit of being around for a while, having the sustainability of that. We know that it has worked in the past and will probably continue to work in the future because it's been around for so long. Facebook Marketplace dropshipping doesn't have that same kind of history. It is still fresh and new. We don't quite know what's going on with it going into the future, but it is hot right now. It is a great opportunity right now with a lot of money being spent there and a potential to make a lot of money there as well. And it's very beginner friendly. Both of them are, but I would say that Facebook Marketplace right now is more beginner friendly just because there's less rules. In general, for beginners, I would say Facebook Marketplace right now. Just realize that, a year from now, Facebook Marketplace might change dramatically. I don't think that's going to happen, but it could, only because it is so new. So just be aware of that. But I think it's too hot of an opportunity to pass up right now. You're welcome, man. As soon as you list it, you pay that insertion fee. So you'll get the $250 for free, but then as soon as you list the next one, you get charged 35 cents. So there's a few reasons sales might go down, might be down for you, Jack. In general, summer is a slow time. There's always a slowdown during the summer. And just between seasons, there's a slowdown as well. Primarily because the items that were selling well during one season aren't like winter items. They're not going to sell right now. And people aren't quite buying spring stuff yet, but they will very soon. So you want to start getting ready for the next season. But in general, summer is a slower time. That is normal. Use that as a time to rest because, again, once fall hits and then winter, things are really going to take off. Love them millionaire couches. What is this? Let's look this up. Millionaire couches. I don't know what this is. I can't find anything on Google. Millionaire furniture. Okay. Can I start without any investment? Sort of. I mean, with Facebook Marketplace and eBay, you could do that, but you do need a credit card. You need a credit card to fulfill your orders until the money's released to you, and then you can use that money to pay off the card and keep the rest as profit. Nice, man. Abdul says, hey, Paul, I just bought your course. I am so far enjoying it, and thank you for the effort you put on all your courses. It really is a good course. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Good luck with it. Post in the group if you have any questions, and we're going to help you succeed, man. So congrats. Donna says, hey, should we void Vero items entirely, or can I just take the word out? That's the problem. It's advisable to just not list that item at all. Is a smart thing to do. So if you don't know what Vero is, it's a verified rights owner program. And there's certain brands that you're really not supposed to drop ship onto eBay. And if you sell those brands, your listings might be automatically taken down by eBay. It's not good for your account. So just avoid listing those items in general. So if you use like Zeek Analytics for product research, it will tell you, hey, this item that you found, this is a Vero item. Don't list it. And if you use AutoDS, it'll tell you, hey, this is a Vero item. Don't list this. Where are the links to purchase your courses on Facebook and eBay dropshipping? So the eBay dropshipping course should be down below. It might not be because I have the link down there for the crypto webinar happening this Thursday. That's not my webinar. That's hosted by Dan Hollings, my crypto mentor, who taught me literally everything I know about investing in crypto. He has a live webinar this Thursday. He's actually going to be giving away like thousands of dollars in cash during that webinar. So it's like you get paid to go if you win. You might as well check it out. But the course, you can just go to dropshippingtitans.com. Just go there, dropshippingtitans.com, and you can sign up for the eBay course. The Facebook course, I only open that for enrollment a couple of times a year, and it's not open right now, but I'll let you guys know when it is. Cool. Yeah, IP Burger is great for the VPN. Okay, let's get through a few more of these, and I'm going to close it out because I feel like I'm losing my voice again. Yeah, that's kind of stuff you need to start a online business. IP Burger is great for VPNs. Is dropshipping frowned upon by Facebook Marketplace and eBay? Are the powers that be make it? Do they make it harder? So with Facebook Marketplace, there's nothing in the terms of service. There's no rule saying any type of dropshipping is not allowed. So dropshipping is a legitimate form of retail. It's a legitimate business model. So the fact that they don't say anything about it, it's totally fine to do it. Any type of dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace is allowed as long as you are getting their customers, their items, they're happy about that. eBay is a little bit more complicated. It specifically says wholesale dropshipping is allowed, retail dropshipping is not allowed. And like I said before, there are a lot of people doing retail dropshipping anyway, but that is really a choice for you to make. Do you have YouTube videos to keep us motivated? Yeah, I'm not much of a motivational speaker. I just kind of give you guys information more than motivation. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I go off on motivation rants about different things, but I don't have a playlist of stuff like that. I just think, you're here for a reason, Lisa, right? There's something about starting an online business that has attracted your attention. And I think that's something you cannot ignore. There's always going to be a voice in your head saying, I want that. Why haven't I gotten that yet? And why didn't I go for that 100%? So let's not let that happen. Okay, let's actually take action and all the action that's necessary, which is everything you got in order to be successful. When I started my eBay dropshipping business, I gave it everything I got. Okay, and I'm not talking like all my time. I'm just talking about I really mentally said, I am going to do this. And I put myself on a path to do that. And what that meant was that when people were telling me this doesn't work, you're not going to be successful with this, that is the weirdest thing I've ever heard about. Why would anyone buy something from you when they can just buy it from another website? All that stuff, I pushed it out of the way so that I could focus on my goals. And that is all that I focused on. And I just blocked out everything else. And that is what you have to do. All that fear, all that uncertainty, all that doubt, you have to put on the blinders and you have to stay on your course and know what you want. And don't let anyone tell you that you can't accomplish it, because there's plenty of people who have been successful with dropshipping, and there's no reason one of those people can't be you. All the people were just ordinary people. I mean, you see me on YouTube, I'm really just an ordinary guy. And there are so many other people that don't put themselves out there, that aren't on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok talking about their dropshipping experiences, but they're just silently doing their own thing, being successful with dropshipping. And if they can do it, why not you? Okay? So stay the course, stay motivated, because I know you can do it, Lisa. Okay. Paul has many videos here on YouTube. I've been a student for about 3 years. You have a ton on YouTube. Let's see how many I have now. Let's see. Paul J Lipsky. 521 videos. That's crazy. And I bet about half of them are live streams, because I do these live streams every single week for about the last 4 years. I've been doing these. So that's a ton of live streams for you guys. Yeah, you can change a eBay account to a business one. Oh, I didn't know this, but no, I am not affiliated with them at all. I don't even use TrackerBot. That must be a quote from about 4 years ago. No, I don't even use TrackerBot. No, I got to reach out to him about that. Hey, what's up, Sri Lanka? Oh, Millionaire Coach. Oh, that's so funny. It probably said that up there, but I just read couch for some reason, because I'm just thinking about like drop shipping and stuff. Millionaire Coach. I still can't find it. Maybe, oh, I'm searching YouTube. Millionaire Coach. I'll take a look later. What time will the webinar be on Thursday, the crypto webinar? I'm not sure. So it's on Thursday. I think it's at like 2 p.m. Let's see when it is. All right. It is in 2 days and 3 minutes. So it's at 3 p.m. Mountain Time on Thursday, or 2 p.m. Pacific Time, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, May 12th. All right. Okay. I feel like Millionaire Couch could work too. Just a couple of millionaires sitting on the couch giving out some advice, right? I think that would be a pretty good, YouTube channel or something. All right, guys. So I'm going to close it out there for this week. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you want that crypto webinar, the link to it is down below. That's going to be live on Thursday with the free giveaways of cash during that. Otherwise, guys, I will see you on Sunday when I release a video about Zeek Analytics, and I'll see you next week for the next Q&A. Bye for now.